Hey Inspired Tribe, how are you doing? It's John here on the Inspired channel, and this is Christine. You can't see her, but you know she's here. And today we wanted to share another amazing manifestation story with you guys. Something that if someone would show me the script, if someone would show me the story written down on a few pieces of paper, I would say, that's probably impossible. At least at that point in time, I thought that's probably impossible. But here is how it unfolded, and I can just tell you this: it includes life-changing moves, it includes life-changing money, it includes life-changing relationships, and it includes life-changing opportunities. So stay tuned, relax, kick back, and listen to this story. Years back, I was a recording artist in Austria, and touring and making music, and it was our dream, Kristine's and mine, to move to the US, to live here, for me to be in country music, to be a songwriter and artist here. That was always my dream, and that's where, my focus and our focus was on. So after releasing my first album and the awards and being on tour and all of that, Christine and I would take long walks and dream as big as we could dream, not about, but from our lives here in Nashville. And we would be in the story. We would talk as if we were already here, and we would have so much fun that, hours would go by and we would just walk and talk and walk and talk and dream. And one day we sat down and were inspired to kind of create a more precise plan, or to put some of those inspired thoughts into action. And I remember Christine saying, what if we found an investor that, would be inspired to invest in your and our vision, that would feel what you feel, that loved your music, and that will be on board to do something like that. And we talked about it more, and it went from an idea to a possibility to this is the way forward. And what we started to do is we started to create these little videos that we would send to potential investors. And every time we did that, we put ourselves in the shoes of that person. What do we know about them? What is important to them? And that's a great exercise, because you are in that vision at that moment. So while we were creating all of these videos and we made new friends and new relationships, something amazing happened. Our vision went out into the universe. Our frequency was out there, and the universe responded through serendipitous happenings and encounters. And through perfect synchronicities, we met a wonderful, wonderful man. And it was one of those experiences where right away this is special, right away this is meant to be, and right away this is a manifestation. You know how that feels. It felt so powerful. And we became friends with him, and he's a very inspiring, giving, loving, caring person who has a lot of life experience. And so we approached him and asked him to be an investor in our project and in what we wanted to do. And we told him, we want to move to Nashville, and I want to be in country music, and I want to live my purpose, and that's what we want to do. And then and there, we were reminded that we are not in charge of how things unfold. And that's always such an important reminder. You gotta go with the flow. Because what had happened is, he had a project that he invited us in on, and that opened whole new experiences and doors for us at that moment in time. So we entered a world that we had never been in before. It was we expanded our minds, we learned new things, we met new people, it was amazing, we earned a lot of money, And when this project was over, and when it was all said and done, we asked him again, well, you know what our dream is, you know what our vision is. Would you be interested in investing in this vision? And he said, no, I will not invest. I will not look at that business plan, and I'm not looking at the returns and all of that. I will give you the money. I will give you the money, and I will help you make your dream a reality. And I remember the moment when it happened, because it felt so surreal. It felt so amazing that someone would do that, not thinking about returns, not thinking about how to get their money back, not thinking about all of the business stuff. Just someone who believes in you and who believes in your purpose and says, yes, here's my gift to you, I will help you. And he has truly helped us, supported us, opened doors for us, and made it possible, or was, a cooperative component, as Abraham would say, in this beautiful symphony that the universe has orchestrated for us. And so we are living in Nashville. I am in country music. The path is unfolding, and it is such a blessing to, know looking back that this is the vision unfolding. This is a manifestation. This is how the universe works. And it is so important to look at those stories, when they have unfolded, and to see, okay, there were times when it was, when I was just meant to be still. Times when I was just meant to visualize. Times when I was just meant to manifest. Times when I was just meant to affirm and take a walk and breathe and be in that vision. And then there were times where I was inspired to take action. We were inspired to do certain things, to go certain places, to meet people. But it's inspired action. And that's how manifestations unfold. So whenever we try to effort in this process, things would come to a halt and a stall, and it would move forward. And then when we let it flow and allow for the universe to do what it does best, because we can never, orchestrate all those minute little details. The universe does it, God does it. This is how it works. We show up, we go with the flow, and there is a perfect unfolding. And the more we allow, the more it happens. This story is not really about the hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's about how you go from a vision, that seed that you put in the ground, and you take care, you love it, you water it. That's the affirmations, that's the meditations, that's the journaling, that's the taking the walks and talking from it and being in that feeling. That's how you would water a plant. That's how you do it with your desires. And then you allow for it to sprout and grow. And this has grown, and it is still growing beautifully. And we have not just attracted someone into our lives who helped us in our vision. We have made a friend, a true, real, wonderful friend that is going to be in our lives. And it's such a blessing. And we're so eternally grateful for that. And that is the state of alignment. And in all honesty, we are not aligned all of the time. We weren't aligned all of the time. And it's not about how we were always perfectly aligned in that process, but it's about having that vision and allowing for it to unfold and allowing to go with it when it doesn't seem like your plan, because what you plan out is never as perfect as what the universe plans for you. And I hope that you can see in this story that there is literally no one that has these perfect, everything smooth stories, because the little bumps and the contrast is what makes it even more grand. It's what makes you realize in those contrast moments, okay, this is what I don't want, this is what I do want, this is how it is unfolding. And I can promise you, if we were able to manifest that, and what that means is moving our whole family from Austria to the United States, living here, creating a life for us here, having the means to do that, meeting wonderful new people. If we can do that, I can promise you anything and everything that you desire in your heart is possible for you. The universe is limitless, and so are you, and so is the unfolding of your path. If you feel like someone needs to hear this today, please hit the share button, share it with someone, send it with someone. It's about the inspiration, it's about being inspired. If you like it, subscribe and like and do all the good stuff. But mainly, as always, we're so grateful to have you with us on this journey. We love you, and we're wishing you an inspired rest of your day.